Oh man, so like we went over the other day, Nicki Minaj hopped on Lil Wayne's song Banned from the NO and sent some shots towards Shannon Sharpe and Jay-Z. Now I'll catch y'all up with that towards the end of this video if y'all missed that. But Shannon Sharpe has since responded to Nicki Minaj, and that caught Nicki Minaj's attention. First, hear what Unc had to say in response to catching a diss from the queen of rap right here.
I was trending all day, and so let's talk about it.
What you did?
Nicki Minaj featured your boy in her latest song, Banned from No, with the line, if I send a pic of Shannon, you ain't that sharp. Last night, she tweeted, that's what she said. Ocho almost called her Strizzy just by being around your crazy tail self.
I almost caught it straight. Nah, Nicki, that's my dog, man. What you talking about? What she talking about?
This is what happened, Ocho. You know, I used to go back and forth with people. And I was talking about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley said something. We couldn't find it. We don't have to. But anyway, we were talking about Nikki Haley. Nikki Haley says it's really great for everybody, Black Americans. And I was like, when has it ever been great for Nikki? When has it ever been great? And somebody tweeted, so I'm talking about Nikki Haley. So somebody said, Nikki really wants to come on your podcast. How am I supposed to talk? I'm talking about Nikki Haley. I'm like, Nikki who? It'll be like, Ocho, hey man, hey, Unc, know about them sports.
Yeah.
People gonna say, Unc who? It might be Snoop Dogg, it might be me.
Wait a minute. So wait, this is a whole misunderstanding.
But she thought I'm tweeting back and forth. We talking about Nikki Haley. Somebody out of the blue talking about, I'm like, why the hell Nikki? I'm thinking, Nikki who? Nikki Haley want to come on my podcast? Why? What she got to say?
See, this is a complete misunderstanding. So, I gotta text my sis, man, and tell her, man, listen, sis, Unc ain't mean no foul, no harm.
You gotta get on here, Ocho. You gotta.
Ocho. Hey, Unc, I got you.
Joe,
I got you, Unc. I got you.
What I do,
that's my people.
Every time I introduce myself to somebody, they can be a celebrity, entertainer, whatever, athlete, whatever case may be, or somebody just random. I always introduce myself. I'm Shannon Sharpe.
Right. Yeah. Yes, sir.
They laugh. Ash and Joy laugh every time, and people tell me, "I know who you are." I'm not arrogant enough to think that everybody does know who I am.
Absolutely.
Okay.
With that being said, look. If somebody would have told me, Shannon, you're gonna be in a rap song, I was like, who gonna rap about it? I damn sure wouldn't have thought it was gonna be Nicki Minaj put me in a rap song, and I damn sure didn't want to be in one like this. So
that was a nice little bar though.
Let me take the time now. Nicki, I was not trying to be disrespectful. Of course, I know who you are. I would be remiss to say that I thought you knew who I was, or do you know anything about Club Shay Shay? I'm not that arrogant. I mean, I'm surprised when people when people's like Cat Williams. When people say Club Shay Shay, the next thing out of their mouth is Cat Williams.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm Shannon Sharpe. I'm Club Shay Shay. But it wasn't meant as a disrespect. I wasn't like, yes, I know who you are. But I've been going back and forth. We've been talking about Nikki Haley. So I'm just trying to figure out how do we, I'm supposed to like all of a sudden, man, Nicki Minaj? Nikki, I apologize. I meant no disrespect. You always have an open invitation if you ever want to come sit down and have a conversation, even if you just want to have a private conversation on the phone or something. It won't go any further between you and I. Leave it like that. But I didn't mean any disrespect.
We apologize, sis. Huh? I apologize too, because I was on quarter straight shooter. I'm sorry. I ain't even do nothing wrong. I'm sorry to the barb.
Yeah.
You got to apologize to the barb too. You can't just apologize to Nikki. You got to apologize to the whole congregation. It's like when you're in church.
But she say you almost, but you didn't catch one. But like I said, I think when they said Nikki, I'm like, because I'm talking about Nikki Haley. We've been talking about Nikki Haley for the last 3-4 minutes, and then I'm supposed to automatically assume somebody say another Nikki. I'm supposed to automatically assume that that's Nicki Minaj. Now, if we've been talking about music, okay, Nicki Minaj, who's the greatest female rapper of all time, and we go Nicki Minaj, we go Lil' Kim.
Oh yeah, she's great. Yeah,
and now
she's
they
great.
say, okay, when Nicki want to come on the show, well, I'm automatically going to say, okay, Nicki Minaj. Okay, oh yeah, let her come on. But I'm talking about Nikki Haley and that bull jive she said.
Hey.
So, like I said, I didn't mean any disrespect. Obviously, clearly, you took it that way. So I apologize, Nikki. That was not my intent. I thought they were talking about. Thought the person was talking about Nikki Haley, and I was more like, Nikki, who? Why the hell she want to come on my pod? She ain't finna come on my pod talking about spreading them lies.
But matter of fact, I'm apologize too. I'm apologize too because I'm a part of the show. So I almost caught her straight, but I don't want no smoke.
Hey, like.
Hey, matter of fact, hold on, I told you, I apologize to the barbs too. You got to apologize to the congregation.
I apologize. Well, look, it's the same thing. Like when I said that, we were joking, Ocho, and I said that about Meg Thee Stallion. Meg came on. I got an opportunity. I apologize because, like I said, I said it in jest. We were just like, and okay, fine. She took it like that. Okay, that's not how. I was just joking. But like I said, I'm man enough to if I offended you, that's the way you took it. I ain't got no with that. I apologize.
Okay, so I ain't gonna lie, when I first seen that, I mean, like, that's context. If he asked a Nicki who, Nicki ain't the only Nicki. So it makes sense if he was talking about Nikki Haley because around that time there's a lot of stuff going on. But Nicki Minaj seen that clip and this is what she had to say in response. She put this emoji right here with LOL. She says, well, we got a funny little rap bar about it. Thank you, Shannon, because I was like, child, what did I do now? You never cleared it up to the barb, so I had to avenge them with a little cringe face. Ocho, you know it's all love for life, but I know you laugh when you heard it. Laughing emojis and all that good stuff. So Nicki Minaj, I mean, she ain't go too hard. She just said niggas ain't sharp. And it is what it is. Ain't nothing too crazy. But like I told y'all, Nicki one of them people that you only got to give her a little bit of a reason. A small reason to jump bad. And she gonna go ahead and jump bad and talk her shit. So that's that right there. Now to catch y'all up if y'all did miss the diss, peep this real quick. So she took some jazz towards Jay-Z and Shannon Sharpe. We gonna get to the Shannon Sharpe in a second. We can get to that one in a second, but first thing first. Nicki Minaj threw some shots at Jay-Z saying, NFL fire some niggas and then call us. Let's go ahead and listen to it real quick. We got to break it down because of the copyrights.
NFL fire some niggas and then call us.
Simple as that. NFL fire some niggas and then call us. Now, she was going in previously. You know, she retweeted this with a little smirk emoji. She was going in previously when the whole situation was going on with Lil Wayne. Shout out to It's a Vibe for getting this organized for us. But it says, denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego, your hatred for Birdman. Drake and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT. Nola, what's good? Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out. Tried to tell y'all, but y'all wanted brunch. Got everything in the world, still spiteful and evil, disgusting. Be happy and rap business and women business. I love watching the whole industry play dumb time after time. All right, so she said a lot more things about the injustice for Lil Wayne not being able to perform in the Super Bowl. They gave the slot to Kendrick Lamar. Now that was that shot right there. She also took a shot at Uncle Shay Shay. So Nicki Minaj tweeted herself about the situation saying, if I send a pic of Shannon, you ain't that sharp. Saying, yeah, nigga, you thought I forgot that? Nicki, who? Shit you did. Laughing emoji. She says, laugh my fucking eyes off. Just kidding. She says, Ocho Cinco almost caught a strizzy just by being around your crazy tail self. All right, so Shannon Sharpe always asks people who the top 5 female rappers in the game is. And the Barbs and Nicki Minaj fans feel like he has some type of issue with Nicki Minaj. They think anytime she mentioned, she's slighted on the show. And they don't fuck with that. They don't rock with that. So Nicki Minaj also feels the same way. And that's why she decided to take a shot at that man. But this is the tweet right here that Nicki Minaj is referencing to Nicki who. This person says, Nicki said a few days ago on Station Head she wanted to be on your podcast. I really want to hear you talk to her about everything going on in the media, especially after her snub tonight. He says, Nicki who? He just said Nicki who. And they was pissed off. I guess they expect Unc to know for sure who she talking about, right? These people are crazy. Alright, so alright, man. But the remix, the songs banned from the NO remix, that got Nicki Minaj will have her trending #1 last night. And also the song is performing well as it's rising up on Apple's iTunes chart because, you know, Nicki Minaj fans, they purchase a lot of music whenever she drops. So they trying to run it up for Lil Wayne and help him out with themselves, dog. So she says right here to Lil Wayne, Moolah baby, Queen and the Goat, banned from the NO remix. Shout out to the people for still supporting Your Money after all these years. We love you. We appreciate you. And again, to this man for changing my life forever. Love. So, bro, I appreciate that energy. Nicki gonna speak her mind. Nicki gonna be Nicki, and it just is what it is. She just is who she is, and gotta love her or hate her, but I appreciate her regardless, man. But hey, man, y'all let me know what you gotta say in the comment section below. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, though. This is another update with Stace. Yo, and hey, check out this video right here where we go over Joe Budden's reaction to Wale getting curved by, not really curved, but Wale being embarrassed by Castanet because he didn't know who he was. But Joe said, shit, when I met Kai, he didn't know who I was. Peep this real quick.